The UK government taxes you on almost everything, but there is a legal way to pay zero tax on your investment gains for life. It's called Stocks and Shares ISA, and 90% of UK residents completely ignore it. Here is what's insane. While your money sits earning 1% in savings account, inflation at 3% is stealing your wealth every single day. But the wealthy, they are using this tax-free system to build generational wealth. I am Dr. Suman. 3 years ago, I had £100 in my investment account. Today, over £50,000, zero tax paid. But here is what will shock you. Banks are making billions of your ignorance. They tell you investing is risky while they take your savings and invest them at 8% returns, paying you 1% in interest on your savings. That's a 7% profit margin on your money. In the next 15 minutes, I will expose everything banks don't want you to know about building your wealth in the UK. You can start with just £100, and what I am about to show you could be worth hundreds of thousands in your future. Let me prove how you are being robbed right now. £1,000 today will only buy £744 worth of stuff in the next 10 years at 3% inflation. You are guaranteed to lose £256 by doing nothing. But here is the scam. When you deposit £10,000 earning 1%, banks don't let it sit there. They invest your money in stocks and real estate, earning 8 to 10% returns per year. They pocket the 7% difference while telling you investing is risky and dangerous. This is how banks make billions, convincing you to give them your money for scraps while they get rich investing it. Now look at this. Over 100 years, US stocks returned 10% annually. £1,000 invested 20 years ago worth £6,700 today. In a safe savings account, it would be £1,485. That's £5,200 difference for one decision. Here is what they hide. Every single 20-year period in stock market history has been profitable, even through the Great Depression, World Wars, COVID crash, and financial crashes. Compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. £200 monthly at 8% returns for 10 years will give you £36,500. 20 years equals £218,000. 30 years, £283,000. You only put in £72,000. The other £211,000 is your money making money. Before you start investing, you need to be clear about the risk. Investing carries risk, and you can lose your money while investing. I am not a financial advisor, and this video is for educational purposes only. Also, past performance is not indicator of future performance. Stock markets goes up and it also goes down. Market crashes happen, recessions happen, and they will continue to happen even in the future. As an investor, you need to be prepared for all of this risk if you are planning to build serious wealth in the long term. Here is what the financial industry prays you never discovered. The UK created a really helpful wealth building system for the investors. £20,000 annual ISA allowance is completely tax-free forever. If you use only half of this allowance at 7% returns, it will make you £1.3 million over 30 years. Zero tax on this. Whereas other countries will charge you between 10 to 40% tax on your investment returns. But it gets better. You are not limited to UK companies for investing. You can access the entire world from your living room. Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, Google, all the companies that you use daily. The US stock market alone delivered 10% annually for the last 100 years. The S&P 500 turned £1,000 into £17,000 over the last 30 years. You can own all the 500 big US companies with one purchase for even just £100. Here is the shocking truth. UK stocks are only 4% of the global stock market. Invest only in the UK, you miss 96% of opportunities. You miss Apple's 50,000% growth since 1980s, Amazon's 180,000% growth since 1997. The wealthy invest globally. They understand the best companies aren't all available in the UK. Now, before you invest, you need to understand what you are really buying. By buying Apple stock, you own a microscopic piece of their factories, cash reserve, and future profit. When Apple profits, you profit. But here is the problem. You are betting everything on just one company. Apple has a bad year, CEO leaves, their competitor beats them, President Trump writes some tweet about them. You could lose 20% of your money overnight. This destroyed people who bought bank stocks back in 2008. So the smart solution is ETF. Instead of owning one company, you buy pieces of thousands of companies simultaneously. Think of it like owning a piece of every house in the city instead of just one. One global ETF equals to tiny pieces of Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Alphabet, Tesla, and almost 3,000 plus companies worldwide. Apple struggles, but Microsoft thrives. You are protected because you own everything. Let's see some real numbers. £1,000 in individual stocks 20 years ago. If you pick the wrong stocks like Nokia or Blockbuster, it will be equals to zero. Pick the right company like Apple or Amazon, you will be a millionaire. But £1,000 in S&P 500 ETF equals £6,700. It's a much less return compared to picking the winning multi-bagger stocks, but it comes with much less risk. You don't have to do any individual stock picking, no research, and you are less dependent on one particular stock. Now, Warren Buffett, even the world's greatest investor, recommends simple S&P 500 index fund for most people as compared to picking direct stocks. Why? Because index funds beat 80% of professional managers over the long term. The industry hates this because they make more money when you trade individual stocks frequently. So, as an investor, you have to decide what kind of investor do you want to be. Do you want to be an active investor? That means you will actively choose your investment, do your own research about the stocks, monitor their annual performance, and also make decisions about when to buy, when to sell, and when to hold those stocks. Or you can be a passive investor. That means you will invest in an index fund or ETF and hold them for the really long term. That means 20 to 30 years. Or you can be like me, that is something in between. You can do a little bit of active, a little bit of passive investment, and find a style that suits you as an investor. Now, this is very specific to each person who is investing, and there is no formula that is suitable for every one of us. You need to figure this out based on your personal circumstances and risk tolerance. If in doubt, go and see a financial advisor. Building wealth is simple. They want you to think it's complicated, so you will pay fees. Simple strategy is one global index fund like the Vanguard FTSE All World Fund. Again, this is not a recommendation. Please do your own research before investing in any of this fund. Now, you can watch my other video on funds to invest as a UK investor if you want to know more on this topic. One global fund gives you thousands of companies around the world and one single purchase. Or you can also choose a combination of equities and bond, for example in a Vanguard Life Strategy Fund, where you don't have to choose the individual products and all of them will be combined based on your personal circumstances and risk tolerance. So the next question is how much to invest. You can start with just £100. What matters is the habit and not the amount. Use 10% of your take-home pay. If you can't afford 10%, then start with even 5%. Even if you can't afford 5%, then start with £100 a month. Set up automatic direct debit. Treat it like a monthly bill that you have to pay. This is called pound cost averaging, one of the most powerful wealth building strategies. Which platform to choose? Look for zero ISA fees, wide fund selection. Make sure it's FCA regulated. Any platform, for example, Vanguard, Invest Engine, Trading 212, AJ all are fine for beginners. Now, what about the excuses? What if I lose money during investing? Exactly what banks want you thinking. Yes, short-term losses happen, but every 20-year period in the history over the last 100 years has been profitable for patient investors. 2008 crash, keep investing equals to profit. Dot-com crash, same. Great Depression, same. COVID crash, same. Real risk isn't market volatility, it's inflation, which is guaranteed to steal your purchasing power over time. Another excuse is, I don't know enough. Now, you don't need to be an expert in this. Global index funds equals to tiny pieces of thousands of profitable companies employing millions around the world, creating product or services that people want. As humanity innovates, companies grow, your investment also grows with time. Another excuse is, I don't have enough money. Now, this is the biggest lie ever. You can start with just £100. Even wealthy investors started with their first pound sometime in their life. Even £100 monthly builds substantial wealth over time. Now let's understand the real cost of waiting to start your investing. Start at 25 years of age, invest £200 monthly. It will grow to 1.2 million at 65 years of age. Wait until 35 years of age, it will grow to £525,000. Wait until 45 years to get started. Then at 65 years of age, you will have £200,000, which is £1 million less. Every month you wait cost thousands in future wealth. Banks love when you wait. Keeps you dependent on them forever. You have a choice right now. Continue letting banks profit off your money while inflation steals your wealth, and start building real wealth. The UK government already has given you the tools. Tax-free ISAs, global market access, low-cost platforms. The wealthy use these tools. Will you? Do this now. Subscribe and like this video so that this video reaches out to more and more people like you. Comment your biggest investing question, and most importantly, take action this week. The wealthy understand money works 24/7 even while you sleep. The sooner you start, the more freedom you will have. Your future self is counting on today's decision. Don't let them down. This is Dr. Suman helping you build your wealth one step at a time. See you in the next video.